Right, wonderful people, viewers and subscribers, let us bring down this message to Anambra State. I want to bring to you the update of what is happening along Idani Road, where you have a erosion site happening at Nobi. To be honest with you, the government have, moving their machines to, curb and fight this erosion to a standstill.
This road is too important not to be and dialysis there. We now need to take it. Clear the all the shoulders, all the even at the side, put down all the way. Remark, yeah, because well, it's not a new idea. Don't you? It's not what Jack on them yet. We need to redo it and remark it, and we have to solve it.
Emergency basis proper content solutions. This is a very, very major highway. Anambra State, as we always say, is the gully erosion capital of the world. And I don't know any other place that is more ravaged by gully erosion. All over, everywhere, you have these kinds of huge gullies. Even along the federal highway on Onisha Owerri Expressway, various points there. And we're intervening in those places, spending billions and billions of naira, on these kinds of emergency intervention, because this road has been cut off completely, and the major artery, in and out of Onisha. And so, only a few days ago, we were alarmed, to hear that this particular road is now impassable. And so I've come to see it myself, and then of course we have to swing into action, just like we're doing in various parts of the state, where erosion is also gully erosion is ravaging, and that's why we call on our people, to prevent and manage the gully erosion. We require all hands to be on deck. Every citizen has a responsibility. We've got to control the runoff water from our respective compounds, how we manage them, dig pits in your compounds to control the water running out of your own compound. And then communities themselves also have quite a role to play to enforce those compliance to those pits and ensure that nobody has a runoff water coming out of his compound. And then we stop blocking the drainage ways, as it were. Because when you block them, then they stay somewhere, water must find a way. And because of the nature of our soil, which is porous, sandy, it gets to cause landslides and so on. Anyway, we're dealing with it the much we can, and we're also, of course, we're interfacing with the federal authorities, because the kind of the size and number and depth and so on of the erosion crisis we have in Anambra happen to be far beyond the capacity of the state government to deal with. Even if we deploy all the entire budget of the state, it's still just going to be a scratch. So we're looking forward to the federal government, our development partners, and the citizens themselves, citizens' action. Together, we'll get this thing fixed. Thank you very much.
Arrival of the IDC construction company Caterpillar at Nobi Mbo Road, the erosion site at Nobi Mbo Road. Arrival of the IDC construction company. Yes, solution is here in Ndi Anambra. Ndi Nobi, solution is here. Yes, this is the arrival of IDC Construction Company Limited. Yes, this is an urgent intervention by the state governor, by the solution governor, Professor Soludo, CFR. Yeah, solution is here and didn't know.
Good. I must appreciate the government for doing what they can to fight this erosion. But this fire brigade approach. Because I remembered one of the core promises of this government when they were doing campaign, even when they were doing the debate. I remember Soludo vividly talking about how to curb and fight erosion, beginning from household. Preventive measures. That is where we have to start, because we understand where we live. Our land is open and volatile to erosion. But we, by ourselves, we create these erosions because of our ignorance and rascality. As we are building and developing properties, nobody is thinking the drop of water pulling together as a flood, how do we channel it properly so that it will have their own way? Because you can never fight nature. They must find their path. Do we have master plan for builders? Do we have proper town planning? Do we have proper drainage system, well channeled and open for flood to have their way? This is what is creating erosion sites. Many have lost their lives and millions of properties have been lost. Billion not. In Anambra State alone. How long shall we continue like this? When we are blaming the government too, we should also look at ourselves. Because some of us, we with their open eye go and block waterway in the name of building plaza, in the name of building property or business or anything. You see people blocking drainage system with refuse bin and expect the water to disappear. No, they must find a way. So we are all in this together. When we say that we be government, we the people must take our responsibility very seriously. Because ultimately now we will all still be the victims. I know so many people who could not go back to their village for some time because of this erosion. So many businesses that were stalled. Transport fare increased because of this. So it is impacting to every one of us in one way or the other. So government, when they are doing their own part, and with sincerity, not with the more you look, the less you see kind of palliative work. No, something that is concrete. Then the people must do their own as well. And the government should be on the lead in making sure they put the people on the line. Not every property erect you can approve without even monitoring or making sure that it goes in line with what is provided. So we are all in this together. So let us take this very information. I know this kind of video is not the kind of video you like to share, but this is the kind of video that really impacts us personally, especially in our homeland, particularly in Anambra State, where I come from. Because I cannot be talking about every other place and leaving my own place behind to be ruined. No, we are all in this together to build a better society for ourselves and for our children and the future that's yet to come. Please help me share this video, please, and inform the next person to inform the other person. They are doing, whenever you are putting up structure, make sure you don't obstruct the waterways and do it in a proper way so that the flood will have their own way. And government too, listen, be very sincere and up and running. As development is happening, be ahead to put in measures to curb these things from happening, because prevention is better than cure. I'm signing out on this. Help me take this message around by sharing it. God bless you.